We are under the bright lights tonight as MLB Network welcomes you to this presentation of Major League Baseball. It's the home opener of this new season between the Miami Marlins and the Cincinnati Reds. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. On the ground up the middle towards second, Jeanette is there. Throw not in time, so he's able to beat one out here to kick off the ball game. Now at the plate, Giancarlo Stanton. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. And Harold, as we take a look at the Reds entering play here tonight, they'll look to make it 3 straight here as they come in on the heels of 2 straight wins.
Well, Matt, I really like the pitching staff, but I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix the pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win.
Batting third.
Striding into the box, Justin Bour. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. The 0-1 on its way. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. A pause, and the 0-2. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Here's Marcell Ozuna. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Hamilton is there, 2 gone. Standing in, Christian Yelich. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Ball 1. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. Swing and a liner, but foul. 1-1. Here it is. Squared that one up just a little late. Working to escape the first inning jam. In the dirt here. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Two men are on with 2 men out. Here's a swing and a ball hit into the air to left center and shallow. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Here's Billy Hamilton standing in. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder, Billy Hamilton.
And he gets ahead 0-1. This Marlins ball club, Harold Reynolds, as they begin play here tonight, they'll look to make it 3 straight here as they come in on the heels of 2 straight wins. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit. Circle change here, but it's taken for ball 2. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Looking at a tough pitch called a strike.
Pretty lucky to get away with that one. There's not a situation ever where you want to throw a high changeup, so I think he'll try to make an adjustment with the next one he throws.
So it was a strikeout looking there. Billy Hamilton is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. This one's flared out toward left. Ozuna over to his right, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Here's the shortstop, Zach Cozart. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. And he lays off there, 1-0. 2 out, nobody on. Ball 2.
Well, 2-0 now, and this is where he makes his money. If he gets a pitch to hack at, you can bet he's not going to hold back.
Strike called, 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. A fastball that just misses inside.
3-1. This guy, whew, he's a good hitter. This is the kind of count that gets him excited.
And a good job there to lay off. It's ball 4 as he becomes their first base runner of the ball game now with 2 away. Stepping in, Joey Votto. He carries a batting line in the 280s to begin this one. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Down the first baseline. And he is out on the tag. Into the box now, Derek Dietrich. He'll
Leading
begin
off for
things
Miami,
here against Aaron
third
Nola.
baseman, Derek Dietrich.
And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball one. Now here's the pitch. Line toward right center. Hamilton is there, and he has it for the first out. Stepping into the box, Kenny
Designated
McElroy.
hitter, Kenny McElroy.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit hard on the ground to second. Jeanette is there. Throw gets him. 2 down. Now at the plate, JT Realmuto. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. On the ground to the left side. Suarez is there. Throw goes to Votto over at first. It's in time to retire the side. Digging in, Eugenio Suarez. He'll get us going here in the bottom half of the second.
Eugenio Suarez.
Into the windup and the pitch. Here's a slider to start things out. Looked at for ball one. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1.
Oh, that's one he's going to want back right there. A fastball right in your wheelhouse, and you foul it off.
And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Stanton has a read on it. Makes the play, 1 away. Striding in, Cannon Pride. He begins playing this one with his batting average over the .310 plateau. And he swings through a fastball. And
Well, I'm almost shaking my head up here, Matt. Another pitch right down the middle. Now, early in the game, he's getting away with it. But if he wants to have any length in this game at all, he's going to have to get the ball in the corner.
And he is in there. Settling in now, Adam Duvall. Not the shiniest of batting average as he comes in hitting down in the 220s for the year. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease. A changeup over the inside corner. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. Tough one to lay off, called a strike. Working for the punch out and the offering. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. And that brings up Scott Schebler. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. A great job of changing speeds there. It's 0-2. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed. And with that, the shot. Here's the second baseman, Ian Kinsler. And he'll start out there half of the third. Top of the order to follow.
Ian Kinsler.
Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Hamilton is under it. He's got it 1 away. Here's D. Gordon now.
Number 9, shortstop, D.
Third
Gordon.
baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch. Swinging a liner toward the gap in left center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Now at the plate, Giancarlo Stanton. He singled his last time up. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1.
Well, that was 2 quick outs right there, getting those guys in front of him, but now the 2-hitter comes to the plate. Right here, you look to either get on base any way you can, hit a gapper, anything, because you want those big boys coming up next.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Stepping up now, Devin Mesoraco. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. There's a fastball that just misses ball 1. Who pulled the string and had him way out in front. A ball and a strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Got a big pass at a slider that gets past him.
Well, he doubled up on that slider, so that tells me he's really feeling it at this point in the game. Good chance we'll see a heavy dose of that slider as this start continues.
Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. Good plate discipline to lay off the slider that time, and he draws even at 2-2.
Well, I like the pitch idea. It looked like he tried to get him to chase right there, make him think that ball's over the plate and it runs away. But he laid off it. I don't know how, but he did.
So he punches him out and looking at the fastball. Devin Mesoraco is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. A fastball that finds the outside corner. Trying to send him packing for the second time. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. Into the windup, here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a liner, but unfortunately right at the shortstop for the second out. Here's the second baseman, Scooter Gennett. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Fastball runs a bit inside here. It's 1-0. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. A high fastball is in there.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
This is skied into short left center. Ozuna giving chase. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Digging in to try it again. Justin Bour comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Justin Bour.
Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. Here's the 0-1 pitch. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. Still all zeros in the run column here in the fourth inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
Oh, you have to love. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap, and he's going to make the catch on the warning track. A fine running play there for the first out. Striding in once again, Marcell Ozuna. He's 0 for 1 thus far. At the knees, strike one. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. And he missed with it here, so now it's a full count, 3-2. Waiting next, there's Christian Yelich. Grounded to third. Suarez takes it in time to first, and there are two away. In is Christian Yelich. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Looks at a changeup on the inside corner for a strike. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Yeah, and a curveball that started low and broke lower. Ball one. And they'd look to catch him flush down near the foot or the ankle. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. Ready for another chance. Derek Dietrich hit it hard but lined out in his first at bat. Lifted in the air to center. Hamilton is after it. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Here's the shortstop, Zach Cozart. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game. And that's in there for strike one.
Snuck that high, hard one by him without a swing, but that's a pitch and location he can do a lot of damage with. Got to be careful doing that.
Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2. And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And here's a ball hit in the air. Bour has room in foul territory, and this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Line softly toward the hole. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone. In is Joey Votto now. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And a ball 1-0. No runs, just one hit, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. Swing, high drive, deep down the left field line. This ball is slicing, and that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball.
That's a pitch you can't miss right there. A changeup right in your wheelhouse.
Dribbled to the right side. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Eugenio Suarez. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Hit to third. Dietrich has it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So coming to the plate, Kenny McElroy comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Kenny McElroy
sends that one out of play for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Hit hard on the ground to short, and that finds its way through for a base hit. With that, the Marlins get a good start to the inning with their leadoff man aboard. Digging in for his second at-bat, JT Realmuto. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Swing, line drive. That's going to be troubled, but that'll stay in the park as it's off the left field wall. McElroy rounds the corner and is headed home. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score. Now at the plate, Ian Kinsler. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit. Realmuto is on his way home, and the run will score from second to make this a 2-0 ball game. Here's D. Gordon now. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Swinging a soft liner, but this is pulled in by the shortstop, and he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Ready for another shot now, Giancarlo Stanton. A hit in 2 tries so far. And that misses for ball 1. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Pride is after it. A leap at the wall, but he can't bring this one back. It's a home run. Digging in once again, Justin Bour. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
This is a situation where you almost have to play mind tricks on yourself if you're out there on the mound. 4 runs have come across already this inning, but now the bases are empty. He's not in danger anymore, so he's just got to tell himself he's doing fine, and he just needs to get this inning over with.
4 runs here in this half inning. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. And now a right-hander's begun to loosen up in the Cincinnati bullpen. And he pulled the string a bit too sharply there on a curveball as it's down around the shoe tops.
Well, you can see here, this has been a steady diet of off-speed pitches, and what has it gotten him? Not a whole lot as he's fallen behind in the count. 3 balls and 1 strike.
Here's Marcell Ozuna. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Now a bouncing ball for the shortstop, Cozart. On to first, and it's in time as they're finally able to retire him. Now to the plate, Cannon Pride. He'll lead things off as we begin the home 5th.
Right fielder.
And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. This is hit the other way out toward left field. There to handle it is Ozuna, and there's 1 away. Into the box, Adam Duvall. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Swung on and missed for the first strike.
That's a bad approach right there. Look, you may get that pitch later in the at-bat. If you're going to take a swing first pitch, it's got to be a ball you can drive. And that was not the pitch. Boy, he's lucky to be sitting here 1-1 right now. He swung at the ball out of the zone, then check swung on that one. I don't know if he's seeing the ball very well right now.
No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2. Stepping in, Scott Schebler. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. And he takes ball 1.
Well, he's done a great job on the hill throughout this game, and it's something to be proud of anytime you can pitch a good game in this ballpark, especially when it's not your home ballpark.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the end. In is Christian Yelich. He'll start things out now in the top half of the 6th.
Christian Yelich.
First pitch curveball swung on and missed. Strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Nope.
And the changeup is way low that time. Here's the 1-1 pitch.
Ball.
Inside and low. 2-1.
Boy, that's a great breaking ball right there. That's a tough pitch to lay off when that ball is coming in at that plane right there. Quality take.
And got him to go down after that one, and it's 2-2. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
Hey, that pitch was way down on 2-2, but give the hitter some credit there. Sometimes with 2 strikes, you're more off to expand the strike zone, but he didn't and held off on that one that wasn't even close.
A line shot to third base. And it got there so quickly the runner didn't get very far from the bag. They settled with just the 1 out.
Now batting.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Kenny McElroy. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. And that's through for a hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. Digging in once again, JT Realmuto. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. Coming in is Hamilton. He can't get to it. This one's down. Throw won't get him. And they get the force for the second out. Digging in and looking for more, Ian Kinsler. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Ian Kinsler.
That's a ball.
Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes. Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in 2 that time. Onto the bag with it himself is Votto, and the striding in once again, and now
Catcher Devin Mazur. Oh.
into the windup and the pitch. A high fastball is in there.
Tell you what, his spot has been the outside pitch right there, and now we're late in the game and he continues to pound the outside pitch, and it's really working out for him.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. And here's a ball hit in the air. Realmuto has a play, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Ready for another shot now. Billy Hamilton. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. Swing and a looper to left. Coming on is Ozuna, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass. Here's the second baseman, Scooter Gennett. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Scooter Gennett.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. Here comes the 0-1. Runners off for second. Pitch outside. The throw way late, and he's in there easily at second. 1 out and a runner on second base. Spin and a throw back to second, but he is in there as they can't get him at second. 1-2 as the changeup had him out in front there. The 1-2 pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Right there is a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
The 2-2 pitch. And another foul ball. Another try at 2-2. The throw will go to third, and he is safe at third as he moves up on what's likely to be ruled a wild pitch. That's lifted the other way out to left. Ozuna is under it. And he makes the play, but this should extend their lead as the runner tags from third. And the runner from third scores as they try to work their way back into this one. Ready once again, Zach Kozar. Bases empty and 2 gone following the sacrifice fly. Tough slider over the inside corner for a strike.
Clean slate on the base pass after that sac fly a minute ago, so now's the time to be aggressive with these hitters. Go right after them and try to get out of this inning with only 1 run scored.
Well, that's back-to-back breaking balls. He's able to foul that one off. Will they come back with a third?
Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1 and 2. Pitch on the way. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2 and 2 now.
Most good pitchers know that they have to work inside and sometimes even come off the plate to keep hitters from getting home.
Got a lot of it out to deep left. Ozuna ranging back and just short of a home run. This ball's off the wall. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone. Stepping up to the plate, Joey Votto. Way in. Chen, the lefty standing 6 foot even, takes over the pitching duties here. Looks like a left-hander up and throwing now in that Marlins bullpen. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Low and away as he misses again. 2-0.
No reason to give in to him here with the base open. Putting him on base just gives your defense more ways to help get you out of this.
2 out here and a runner at second. And this is fouled at the plate. And, oh, this one's by him to the backstop. And he'll make it to third here on what will likely be ruled a passed ball. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. The 3-2 one more time. Line towards center field. In there, base hit, and that ought to get the run in from third. The relay throw. Digging in to try it again. Eugenio Suarez trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. Chen sets. First pitch on the way. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. And he will make the catch just shy of the track, and the inning is over. Coming to the plate now, D. Gordon. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7.
D. Gordon.
Trying to go the other way. This is looped out toward third. And this will be no problem over at third, and there's the first out. Giancarlo Stanton now. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. 2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. And this is going to find its way into left for a 1-out knock. Stepping in, Justin Bohr. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once.
Your attention, please.
So they'll go to the bullpen now, and it'll be the left-hander here to face the upcoming left-handed batter. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Here's a slider to start things out. Looked at for ball 1. And now the Reds are going to get the bullpen moving here, and it's a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. 2-0 now. 3-0 now.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
Takes a knee-high fastball. Skied into straightaway right. Pride is there. And he makes the catch for the second out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Digging in, Marcell Ozuna. He was a ground-out victim last time up. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And he will indeed make the play in foul territory to retire the side. Now at the plate, Cannon Pride. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Right fielder, Cannon Pride.
Ripped on the ground to first. He lays out, but he can't make the play, and it's through into right. So striding forward now.
Left fielder,
Brad Ziegler is into the Marlins have some action in the bullpen now as a right-hander is up and throwing. And there he goes towards second. Pitch outside. The throw. A runner at second. Nobody out. Soft liner to the right side, but no problem at first, and that's the first out. At the plate, Scott Schebler. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. First pitch here is a sinker that runs a bit too wide. It's ball 1. And the sinker is over here, and that evens things at 1. Ready with the 1-1. Runner goes for third. Pitch misses low. The throw down. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Swung on and blasted foul to the right. And wow, that got all the way out to the Riverfront Club. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Hit out towards second. Up with it is Kinsler. Throw on to first to be in time, but meanwhile the lead shrinks to 1 here on the RBI ground ball. Down the third baseline. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. In is Christian Yelich. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8.
Christian Yelich.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Suarez onto the grass, but he won't get there. It falls in. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. Standing in, Derek Dietrich. He could really use a knock here open. Martin Prado will come off the bench now as he'll pinch hit with the runner at second and nobody out. Into center field, and that's going to get down for a base hit. Yelich rounds third and is digging for the plate. And to score, the runner from second. Digging in the switch hitter, Kenny McElroy. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one. Lined hard toward right center. In there, a base hit. Into the box now, JT Realmuto. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Drew Storen comes on now in an awfully difficult situation as there are 2 on here with nobody out. Pitch misses low. The throw down. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily. Hit down the third baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1.
This is where you got to pitch to the strikeout. Infield's drawn in
the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Runners may have thought about it, but they'll stay put, and the count moves to 2-1. And a neck-high fastball that time. In the on-deck circle, Ian Kinsler. He'll hit next. Fooled pretty badly there as he reaches to poke this one foul. And a swing and a miss. A big strikeout here as it'll remain second and third, but with 1 away now.
Ian Kinsler.
Hit to short. Throw on to first takes care of Kinsler here for out number 2. Digging in now, D. Gordon. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day. A fastball here, and this is softly hit and fouled off to the left. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and the ball served into center field, and it's going to work out. A base hit. In to score, the runner from third. And not in time as the run scores. Stepping into the box, Giancarlo Stanton. It's been a nice game for him. 3 hits, including a homer to this point. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Well, that's not a good pitch for him to hit. Look, this fella's got so...
Threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the... Here's Billy Hamilton standing in. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8. Into the windup and pitch. This is flared out towards second. And this inning starts with a solid base hit. So it's a leadoff base hit, and it makes for a good start to the inning for Cincinnati.
The batter, number 4, second baseman, Scooter. Jeanette.
And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. 1-0 count. Here it is. And looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside. 1-1.
Well, with the leadoff man getting on right there, Matt, they are falling so far behind. They have to capitalize. They have to get some runs to get back in this thing.
Gordon will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. 1 gone. Here's the shortstop, Zach Cozart. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Outside with the fastball. That's 1-0. That misses. 2-0.
Now he finds himself down 2-0. It looks like he's just distracted. This is the advantage of having a guy on first base who can run.
He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
3-1. Here it is. This is line to left. But this will hang up just enough as he takes it in stride in left center for the second out. In is Joey Votto now. Singled homer run in his last time up. Now will step off and fire to the bag. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. 0-1. Here it comes. Outside for a ball. 1-1. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. Another 1-2 delivery. He's running towards second. Tries to go the other way as this is in the air to left field. Ozuna is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. Ready for another chance? Justin Bour, 0 for 4 with a strikeout thus far. Wandy Peralta enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Off we go in the 9th as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Striding in, Marcell Ozuna. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. Bases are empty, 1 man out. There's a line drive out to left center that'll carry over the head of Cozart at short, a base hit. Striding into the box, Christian Yelich. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. Cozart for 1. On to first. Not in time as he just hits the bag ahead of the throw. Digging in for his second at-bat, Martin Prado. Looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat. Jason Rodriguez takes over now with 2 gone here in the top of inning number 9. This one's blooped out toward right center field. Jeanette ranging into shallow right. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So striding in, Eugenio Suarez. He'll lead things off here as we play the bottom of the 9th.
third baseman.
Junichi Tozawa
Number 7.
will come on and
Your
make his
attention,
fourth
please.
appearance in this.
Now pitching for the Marlins, number 25, Junichi Tozawa.
Splitter swung on and missed 0-1. The 0-1. Favorable call in there for a strike. And this is yanked hard down the left field line. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. They'll throw into second. But it won't be in time, and it's a leadoff double. Into the box, Cannon Pride is looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. Smoke toward the hole. Kinsler's got it. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. Stepping in, Adam Duvall. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. Throw goes over to third, and the curveball bounces here, but a good job behind the plate to keep it at arm's length. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1.
This is going to be an interesting at-bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
The 1-2 pitch. And the slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2.
And think about it. In game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Adam Duvall goes quietly, and they've got only 1 out left. Called strike at the knees, 1-1. And there's a swing and a miss, so the Reds are down to their final strike. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. On to first, and that's your ball game. And the Marlins got a big lift here tonight from the contributions of this man, Giancarlo Stanton. What a performance he turned in. He's our top player of the game.
Hey, you could probably make an argument for a couple of other guys, too, but it's...
We are under the bright lights tonight as MLB Network welcomes you to this presentation of Major League Baseball. It's the home opener of this new season between the Chicago Cubs and the Cincinnati Reds. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. Duvall waits on it. He's got it one away. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. He begins playing this one with his batting average over the .310 plateau. Good bite to the slider, and he takes strike one. And this is going to be fouled into the diamond level seats. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. He takes strike three called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are two away.
First baseman number 44,
Anthony Rizzo is in now as he watches a pitch for ball one. The 1-0 delivery. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
Takes a knee-high fastball. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing two fastballs now in a row.
A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes. And we'll have the first base runner of the ball game here as that misses, and it's a 2-out walk.
batting fourth.
Here's Chris Bryant now, and he is proving to be something of a non-threat with the bat in his hands this year. The average isn't pretty. Looking at a tough pitch called a strike. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. Set to deliver on 2-1. Back up the middle. Cozart has it. And a low throw to first, but Votto's able to come up with it. A fine play there. Here's Billy Hamilton standing in. He'll lead things off here in the bottom.
Center fielder, Billy Hamilton.
Now a fastball to start things out. Didn't miss by a lot, but it's 1-0. And that's inside. Looked like the slider, and it's 2-0.
Wow, that was a decent breaking ball right there, but that's just a pitch that's a little easier to lay off of when you're opposite-handed, opposite bat. You could see the sweep of the ball coming right into you. That was a great take.
And that's in there. Base hit. Into the box now. Scooter Gennett. He comes in hitting in the 370s for the season. Clearly always a threat with the bat. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. And they'll apply the tag, and he is out at second. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he?
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run. Here's the shortstop, Zach Cozart. Carries a batting line in the 280s to begin this one. First pitch is a slider called for a strike.
Matt, this could be a real special inning. They've already hit a home run here, and now the real power is starting to come to the plate. We might be in for a light show.
This ball will be chopped foul. 1 out, nobody on. And another foul ball. Grounded down the third baseline. Oh, what a stop on the slide. How about that? In is Joey Votto now. His average for the year sits in the 280s entering play. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Schwarber moves over, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Here's Matt Adams now. He's got that average way up into the 330s to begin the day.
Matt Adams.
And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half.
Well, if you could throw it for a strike consistently, a first pitch changeup is effective. Hitters are almost never looking for it.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he starts to go after it. Question was, did he hold up in time? Yes, indeed, says the third base umpire. That misses, and we're even at 2-2. Set to deal on 2-2. Hits this one hard the other way, and that'll get on through into left for a leadoff single. Stepping in, Javier Baez, and he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. And a fastball just a bit up. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. A line shot to third base. And they got there so quickly the runner didn't get very far from the bag. They settle with just the one out. Stepping up now, Kyle Schwarber. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and one gone. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball one. Now a check swing, but it's strike one anyway, says the home plate umpire. And that's on the outside corner, 1-2.
Great job on those last two pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Working for the punch out and the offering. Slapped hard the opposite way. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So stepping in, Addison Russell, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. High in the air out to center field. Hamilton is under it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. In now is John Jay. 2s all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. Couldn't quite hold back that time as the changeup fooled him for strike 1. And no swing apparently. Ball 1.
I like that check swing. He started to offer at the off-speed pitch, but he recognized it and was able to hold up.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Call didn't go his way on 2-1, but it's important here on 3-1 to still make a quality pitch. You have to have the mindset that you're still the one in the driver's seat.
And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the... So coming to the plate, Eugenio Suarez. He brings a batting average just south of 320 into this one. Tough slider there as he grounds it foul. The windup and the 0-1. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate.
Well, he got a piece of that breaking ball right there. That's the second one he's seen in a row now, and he fouled that one off. Let's see if he comes back with a third, 3 in a row.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Eugenio Suarez becomes the first out here in the bottom of the second. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. And he lays off for ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Contreras has a play. 2 gone. In now, Adam Duvall. The average for him entering play, not far north of 200. Here's a slider to start things out. Looked at for ball 1. Lackey's ready. Here it is on 1-0. And this will find the seats behind the first base dugout.
That's a nice pitch right there. He threw him a breaking ball, comes back with the fastball, and now he's late. Now he doesn't know how to adjust. He's kind of caught in between. You got him set up perfectly.
Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3. Here it is on 3-1. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before, and that one, they just blew right by him.
And they could go either way now, I suppose. fooled him a bit as this is hit high in the air towards right center and shallow. Polanco has a read on it, and that retires the side. Here's Gregory Polanco. He'll step in to lead it off in the top of the third.
Right fielder. Gregory.
And that's taken for strike one.
Well, he's really peppering the zone right there, going up in the zone. I wonder if he stays there the whole time. Usually you'll see that with 2 strikes, not with no strikes.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. A high fastball is in there.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the way pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
Wilson Contreras is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Hard ground ball to third. And he goes to a knee to try to knock it down, but it's by him down the line. Digging in for his second at-bat, Anthony Rizzo reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. Hit hard up the middle. And that's going to be a base hit for Rizzo. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Chris Bryant. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. There's a changeup over the outside corner.
That's a good pitch right there. Now he's ahead in the count. You got the hitter back on his heels a little bit. Even though it's a tough situation, you know you're going to have to use all your pitches to pitch out of it.
Now a swing and a fly ball. And this had home run distance, but it just does hook foul. Again, he sends it out of play. First and second now, 1 man out. And that misses 2-2.
Seems like he's thrown everything at him, the kitchen sink, and he just fouled him off. So he tried to throw something right there and make him chase, and he didn't. So I don't know where he goes from here.
Striding in once again, Matt Adams. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. Changeup too low, and it's 1-0.
This is the guy they're going to have to be careful with. He could put 3 runs on the board in a hurry. So expect them to try to get him to chase something out of the zone if they can.
This is where the big dogs show up. You got runners on, you got a 2-0 count. You got to make a pitch on the corner and have confidence you can put it there. Don't groove one. That's when you get hurt.
Started to go around, but he's able to check his swing for ball 3. And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
The batter, number 9.
Ready for another chance? Javier Baez, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third.
After the walk and with runners on the bags, he couldn't afford to fall.
Now, meanwhile, this is going to be extra bases, and it's going to do some damage. 1 run is scored. Rizzo scores. And he'll try to get back now, but it's not going to work. The throw hangs him out. Striding in, Scott Schebler. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Designated hitter, Scott Schebler.
High pop-up. Lackey is right there, and it's a very quick out number 1. The catcher, Devin Mesoraco, stands in. And a quick glance at the numbers will tell you it's been a huge struggle for him at the plate this year. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. And the effort pays off as he's able to recover and get the second out of the inning.
The batter, number 6.
Digging in to try it again, Billy Hamilton. He singled his last time up. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Jay has a read on it, and that ends the inning. Settling in now, Kyle Schwarber. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
Kyle Schwarber.
Fouled back. And he watches a called strike at the knees. No balls and 2 strikes. And this is chopped foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Another 0-2 coming. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Here's Addison Russell. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
That's a great check swing. That's tough to hold up on that pitch. It looks like a fastball, and the slider just breaks away from you. He's held up, though. Strong hands.
And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. He'll try again, 1-2. And that one stayed too low, apparently. 2 runs, 5 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away.
The center fielder, John Jay.
John Jay is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2. Ooh, tough to lay off there, but it's called a ball 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Now the pitch. Swing and a high pop-up. Could be tough back behind third. Suarez has got it, and the side is retired. Trying to pick things up where he left. And now the Cubs bullpen will start working here as both a lefty and a righty are up. Right back at it now is Lackey as he gets ahead to start the frame. It's strike 1. Now here's the pitch. And this is heading for the seats and out of play to the left.
Oh, that looked like a pretty good pitch to hit. It's a little bit late, so he might have been just fooled just a tad bit, just enough not to square it up.
Oh, and he's caught looking at a beautiful curveball there as that buckled him for the first out of the inning. Here's the shortstop, Zach Kozar. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And this is fouled back and out of play. 0-1 pitch on its way. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. There to take it is Rizzo, and there are 2 away now. Stepping in, Joey Votto. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now here's a check swing. Did he go around is the question, and yes he did, says the man in blue. Strike 1. Now the 0-1 from Big John. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2.
Hey, I appreciate the fact that he's making him throw a few pitches. Most of his teammates have been hacking at everything that comes their way.
Fastball is looked at for strike 2. And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
Well, he fouled that breaking ball off a little bit early. Timing not quite there. Had a fastball to pitch before. He just got out in front of that breaking ball.
There's a swing and a high pop-up. Bryant is there, and the side is retired. Digging in once again, Gregory Polanco. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. Hits ball 1. And the pitch. There's a belt-high strike to even the count at 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And there's ball 2 now. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 game so far. With that, the Cubs get their leadoff man aboard.
The catcher, number 40.
Digging in and looking for more, Wilson Contreras. A hit in 2 tries so far. And now the Reds are going to get the bullpen moving here, and it's a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Now a swing and a deep drive to left. And it ain't coming back. Into the upper deck and gone. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up.
Anthony
Ground ball right into the shift. Fielded by Kozar. On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out. Striding into the box, Chris Bryant. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. 1-1. Here it comes. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1.
Well, I kind of wonder if he's not being as aggressive as he was before that home run. Hey, this is a guy that can burn you again, so I don't really blame him.
Throw on to first, 2 gone. Ready for another shot now. Matt Adams. It was a walk in his last trip. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he misses with it. 1-1.
The count's 1-1.
A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. This is pulled into right. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. He'll get it into second. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly.
The batter,
Here's Javier Baez. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner. There seem to be different philosophies on it. So, Dan, what was your approach in 0-2 counts?
My philosophy is this. I think the last thing you want to do is throw non-competitive pitches, Matt. Throw something down in the zone or just out of the zone.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. Now in the box, Eugenio Suarez comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Eugenio Suarez.
Here's a check swing and a foul ball. Here it comes. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
They can't afford to continue to fall back any further. They got to get something going on the offensive side. Somebody's got to step up, give a big hit, maybe even a home run, drop a bunt, do something. But this offense has to get going.
Wow, how about that? He was tempted to make a swing at that pitch right there. That was way out of the zone, but he just kept his hands back enough.
Oh, he might have got away with one. 2-strike breaking ball that ended up being in the zone. I think he probably wanted that out of the zone, but fortunately, he just fouled it off.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Half swing here, but it won't matter. It's strike 3 called anyway, and that's out number 1.
The right fielder, number 1.
Into the box now, Cannon Pride. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1. Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called a strike anyway. 0-2 now.
That's a nice spot for a pitcher down there below the knees, but I think that call's a little bit low.
1 run, 2 hits, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. Bat explodes as this has popped up. Throw to first gets him, and Lackey looks to be in control here. There are 2 away.
Now batting.
Digging in, Adam Duvall. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Good bite to the slider there as it's chopped foul at the plate. Strike 1.
Well, he's done a great job on the hill throughout this game, and it's something to be proud of anytime you can pitch a good game in this ballpark, especially.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Kyle Schwarber. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. 1-1. Here it comes. And a slider misses here. 2 balls and a strike. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Strike two at a pitch that catches the outside corner. And he checked his swing, but it's a strike three called, and that's the first out of the inning.
Next for the Cubs, shortstop.
First offering on its way. Ground ball left side. And a base hit into left field, so they've got themselves a one-out base runner. In now is John Jay. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Number 50 is ready, and he'll take the ball from the manager.
For the Reds, number 50.
Looks like the Reds are going to have some stirring in the bullpen as a lefty's begun to heat up down there. Now a check swing, but it's strike one anyway, says the home plate umpire. On a line to shortstop, but the runner is back to avoid the double play. Here's Gregory Polanco. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1. Nothing in one count. Here it comes. Boy, good bite on the slider, and it just missed inside. Here's the 1-1 pitch. There he goes. Pitch it high. The throw. And he is out at second. Caught stealing to end the inning. And that brings up Scott Schebler. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Goes the other way with it as this is in the air down the line in left. And that'll get down for a base hit. The catcher Devin Mesoraco stands in. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. And he pumps the fastball by him at 94. It's 0-2.
He couldn't quite catch up to that one. He needs to get his foot down and see the fastball out of his hand.
The next 0-2. And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
The batter, number 6.
Ready for another chance? Billy Hamilton. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike one.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn 2.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Schwarber sprinting after it, and no one will track it down. Ready with another 0-2. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Lackey ready with the 1-2 pitch. Lifted the other way out to left center. Jay has a read on it, and that's the second out of the inning. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Here's the second baseman, Scooter Gennett. He comes in one. Mike Montgomery. And this will be fouled away. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Now a swing, and he pops it foul behind the plate. And no one will get this one. Here it comes, 0-2. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes. Ready once again, Gregory Polanco. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the 7th.
Polanco.
At the knees, strike one. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Looks at a slider over the outer half for strike 2. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Normally not a good pitching plan to throw the same hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row. But both of those sliders back-to-back were so good, I might just go ahead and try to throw another one.
Wilson Contreras comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Raisel Iglesias comes on to pitch from the bullpen now in an unexpected move. He's their closer, so it's a surprise to see him here in the seventh. And now a right-hander's begun to loosen up in the Cincinnati bullpen. Low and away as he misses again. 2-0. 2-0 pitch on the way. Sinker stayed high but called for a strike. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And he gets ahead with a sinker on the outside. Ball 3. 3-2 now.
With the meat of the order due up next, you could probably expect to see something you can handle here with the full count as the 2-hole hitter.
In time to first, and there are 2 away. Digging in to try it again. Anthony Rizzo. A hit in 2 official trips to the plate to this point in the ballgame.
Now pitching for the Reds. Number 53.
So with a left-handed hitter waiting, they'll go to their own left-hander out of the bullpen. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play.
Oh, he saw that changeup really nice. He just wasn't able to keep it fair.
And he misses 2-1. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
Well, this is the matchup they wanted, bringing in the reliever, but falling behind 2-0 doesn't exactly help the situation very much.
Now time is called, and this could very well be to buy a few more pitches for those relievers. Michael Lorenzen will get the ball here as he looks to get the final out in the top of the 7th.
Michael Lorenzen.
Chris Bryant is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. Here comes the 1-0. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
A little bit outside. 2-1. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. A leap at the wall, but he can't bring this one back. It's a home run. Here's Matt Adams now. 2 base hits, both singles to this point. Big slow breaking ball that drops in for a strike to start him out. It's 0-1.
That's a pretty good break right there. Break
to right field and absolutely hammered. Forget about making a play on that ball. It's way out of here. Back-to-back home runs.
The batter, number 9, second baseman, Javier.
Squared that one up just a little late.
Man, he's flirting with danger. He gave up a home run on that very same pitch, and this time he comes right back with it in another dangerous location. He better be careful.
That gets down, and the inning continues. And the 2-out success will bring Kyle Schwarber to the plate this inning.
Now batting,
Jason Rodriguez enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Number 25.
Tried to hold back, but this is popped up. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. 3 runs already home here. Smoked on the ground up the middle. That's through for a base hit, his 2nd of the ball game. Here's Addison Russell. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning.
Russell.
Swung on and missed for the first strike. 0-1 count. Here it comes. Swing and a little blooper to center. Hamilton is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired.
It's time.
Here's the shortstop, Zach Cozart. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point.
Shortstop, Zach Cozart.
And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Contreras waits on it. 1 away. In is Joey Votto now. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0-for-2 at this point. Here's a swing and a ground ball. This is foul for the first strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Drilled to first. The tag, and he is out. Digging in once again, Eugenio Suarez. And he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats in left. The windup and the 0-1. On the screws to shortstop, but caught to retire the. Stepping up now, John Jay. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8.
John
grounded to the right. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Striding in once again, Gregory Polanco. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 call.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. And tough fastball to lay off on 1-2, but he did, and it's 2-2 now. A little bouncer. On to first, and there were 2 down. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. He went deep earlier, and he's 2 for 4 to this point. In there for strike 1, 0-1. Here's the 0-1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. 0-2, here it comes. And this is going to be fouled into the diamond level seats.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He is fortunate he just fouled it off.
Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Heading out towards shallow right. Pride is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. Now batting, Cannon Pride. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
Right fielder, Cannon Pride.
Hard hit toward the hole. Great effort on the dive, but it's through into left. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning. Ready for another shot now. Cubs have someone working in their bullpen now as a right-hander's begun to get loose. Pitch inside the throw, and it's far too late as he steals second with ease. The 1-0 delivery. A pitch out. The throw. And he must have had one heck of a jump because he's in there at third despite the pitch out. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. He's set. Here's the 3-0. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
That looked like he was cheating for that fastball inside right there. Early swing, got out in front of that off-speed pitch. Clearly looking for a fastball.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Swing and a miss, and they'll come all the way back from 3-0 to punch him out. 1 away.
Designated hitter.
And the first pitch here is below the knees, but he gets him to chase it, and it's 0-1.
That just can't happen. I mean, first pitch, if you know what you're going to swing at, you got to have a good swing. You can't take a bad swing on the first pitch of an at-bat.
Line toward the gap in left center. Jay is there. Let's see if they test it. And a relay home, and he is in there. The catcher, Devin Mesoraco, stands in. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. This is line to left. But this is right to him in left as he hardly has to. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. 9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. Ready with the 1-0. Looks at a curveball over the inside corner. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. 2-1. Lays off the changeup, and he's ahead in the count now. 3-1. Set. Here's the 3-1. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Here's Chris Bryant now. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Under it, Jeanette, and there are 2 away now. Here's Matt Adams now. It's been a nice game for him. 3 hits, including a homer to this point. Fouled straight back. 0-1, here's the pitch. Curveball stays a little high that time.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch because it'll be important for him.
Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. Swing and a liner. Foul. Full count here. Here comes the pitch. And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a walk. First delivery to him on the way. Javier Baez is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. Hit on the ground out to short. Played on the backhand. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him. Here's Billy Hamilton standing in.
The bottom of the 9th inning for the Reds. Center fielder,
third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch. Line drive to center field. In is Jay, but this ball's in front of him for a base hit. Digging in, Scooter Jeanette. He went down on strikes last time up.
Scooter Jeanette.
In there, 0-1. Winning pitcher in this one would be John Lackey should the lead hold up. Foul toward the third base dugout, but this will get back into the seats, out of play. He'll try it again from first. A pitch out, the throw, and even a pitch out can't do the trick. He's in there at second. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Pitch misses low. The throw down. Runner at third here, nobody out. Very weakly on the ground, but that one rolls foul. 3-2 now. Zach Kozar is on deck. He's set. Here's the 3-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Jay has a read on it. Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And the runner from third scores as they try and work their way back into this one. That makes it a 7-3 ball game. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. Coming to the plate now, Joey Votto. He's batting cleanup, but has been shut down so far at the plate. 0 for 3. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. The 0-1 pitch. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. Hit hard back up the middle, and that gets through for a 1-out base hit. Into the box now, Eugenio Suarez. Hector Rondon. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Jay giving chase. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
The right fielder,
Standing
number 1.
in, Cannon Pride. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth. Rondon pauses. 1-0 on its way. Fouled straight back. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole.
Well, he's out in front of that breaking ball right there. Not surprised. I was after that fastball. Nice job of pitching. Kind of keep him off balance.
And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. And he gets strike 3 called to end it here. And with that, this one is over. Well, the man you see right there had a game to be proud of. He really came through when it mattered, and he's our top player of the game.
Yeah, no question. He was a tough
Here
out
now
up
is
there.
the final
Ended up